A brief introduction to shamanic vowels. The vowels I, we, are, indeed. And why shamanic? Because there are special vowels that help us to tap into the extraordinary, into the subconsciousness, into the sublime consciousness. I hope you get it. So, in English, in the phonetics, we have a term called schwa. Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, not Schwarzenegger, but it's schwa. And it's something like The schwa is the sublime sound that transcends the ordinary consciousness into extraordinary realms. Yes, indeed. So, you've heard so. Some people have it so strong that everything that they say is full of swas. I hope you get it. I'm just repeating myself for whatever reasons. Americans have much less schwa than the British speakers. And Scandinavian accent is just strange. Like, because as I have a Finnish background, I use the pure vowel sounds like ah, o, u. And I love to hear them pure. And there's this original pronunciation of English that the Crystal family have studied. And there, for example, some words like var, true, sure, for, that those r's and o's and a's, they are really similar to modern Finnish, you see. And Tolkien, who wrote The Lord of the Rings, he based one of his elven languages on the Finnic languages, and the other Elvish language he based on the Cymric, the Welsh language. And the schwa is really present, or actually the shamanic vowels, they are really present in the Welsh, in the Celtic languages, and in the Finnic languages. And when we use those vowels deliberately, we are able to reach the overtones in the vocal sense, in the sense of singing. And tone is the basis of all materia. You see, I'm going really deep with this topic. So when you are practicing, then your mind will not say, how does this work? No, your mind must understand, so your mind can work for the highest good of your being, you know. So, understanding the basis of the tone, everything is vibration. This tree over there is a vibrational being. It is based on a sound. Like, even in the biblical text and other holy books, they say that there was a word, there was a sound. Even the Big Bang says that there was a Big Bang, but that's a vibrational beginning. Like, you must have a bang, bang. And quantum physics, they say there's a waveform everywhere. So we all are sound, basically waveforms. And materia has got long waveforms. And the audible sound has got short waveforms. And every word ever said still echoes in this multiverse, in this universe. You see? So, and when we wish to transcend the consciousness, to feel the ether, to go into the shamanic state, we can utilize the sound, like the shamanic drums. And they sing. You hear. or the Tuvans, the Mongolians. I'm not that good with the throat singing, but they use also the vibrational, and when you have this throat singing or you got this, you get overtones. So the main tone, the long waveform, it consists of overtones, the shorter harmonics of the main form. And when we get an illness or alignment or a misshape in a body, it's because the sequence of tones has been interrupted. What it means that by a note it doesn't create perfect harmonious overtones, but they break and they create some other tones, like this consonance, this harmony, like it's really popular in our modern classical music. And I say modern classical music is quite often shit because it's based on these harmonics, and it's just shit to hear for the ear. I find pleasure in beauty. I find pleasure in harmonics. And if you feel different kind of pleasure in this world, if you find pleasure in this harmony, if you feel pleasure in raping, in violence, in killing, then you're a psychopath, you see. That's just the basis. Okay, there can be some interpretations where some kind of harmonics, they resonate with some people more than with others. Like some music, some songs, like I don't know, Beyonce and Madonna, they resonate with some people. With me, they do not. But at the same time, some heavy metal, it can resonate with me. So people are different. That's another thing, yeah. So, but we are seeking for pleasure and harmony, and quite often the pleasure that we are seeking is directed away from the pain that we are feeling in our lives. Another basis of harmonics. We are searching harmony. We are trying to get away from the pain. But if we are able to find the primordial sound, there is no pain anymore, and we do not have to seek pleasure, but we can seek for harmony. So the vowels themselves are a, u, and they all consist of the schwa, schwa, tu, you, no, you know, oh, no, you see, u, a, u. And when we are trying to create a sound, it's really easy to create overtones with those vowels, and we can also utilize them with sentences or saying something. Of course, we use the e and u because e and u help to transcend the u. For example, when you want to do overtoning, like you are a Formula 1 car, but I'm doing it with and l. Or when I want to go with the vowels, I go to u, e and u. There's some kind of animal running around there. It's quite interesting, like a rabbit. So e u, and when you get that shamanic drum and you're doing the sound, that's not good. And you can start with with to e. And I must say another rule. People speaking different languages, they have got different hearing. It's hard for them to hear certain sounds in different languages, like the Estonian and Finnish. Like we have this an apple, own in Estonian, own, but the Finnish does not hear it. The Finnish person hears own, but we say own. You see, and I do not know. Were you able to hear the difference? So when we go with to and in the beginning it can be different to get out those overtones, but practice makes you a master. You practice, you shall become a Jedi master. Obi-Wan Kenobi, whoever, whatsoever. Never mind. But literally, it's using the force. It's using your sound to transcend the consciousness and actually to find ease. Around 6 years ago, I went to the British Academy of Sound Therapy. I do not recommend no one to going there. They are doing very good thing, but I was really disappointed by the tutors. But that was my personal experience. Many people have had really good experiences, but I just do not recommend that place. So, but there was this course in the sounds and of using the voice for the therapy. And I found out that even if you're a beginner with your voice, even then it's easy to transcend another person into a relaxed state where they are able to release trauma and see visions and actually do some astral traveling, lucid dreaming, see visions and actually find the purpose of their life. And you start with vowels like oh, and then you go to the overtones like ah, and you then and even if you're crap in overtoning, etc., if you feel afraid of doing ah to another person, you still will succeed and another person will find a profound experience while experiencing listening to your voice. Because when we do sound, I speak to you and your vocal cords are resonating aligned with mine. That's the truth. So when you begin to do overtones, you're just like a Formula car, like and you're doing the easy, simple as that. And then you can utilize those e, and you take them nasal. You do 5 more nasal cavity, then you can stuck your nostrils and try to speak there, and from there you go. So this was a brief introduction to the shamanic vowels. I hope it was useful, and if you are interested in learning more, then just join the waitlist for our Voice Alchemy Academy, and there we shall dwell deep into the practices of using sound and using your voice to actually follow your real purpose. And your purpose is not always aligned of doing some sound work. No, it can be public speaking. It can be opening up your voice, opening up your truth, saying no to all the pastors who are trying to get on your throat. Yeah, using your voice can have many benefits, or having a marketing pitch, etc. So check out the 8 exercises for the voice and subscribe.